Hello and welcome back. This is Steve at Bucks Coins, and welcome back to a video I've been wanting to do for a while. I've managed to get a hold of two sets of coins. One is the 2019 Aussie Coin Hunt, and the other one is the 2021 Aussie Coin Hunt. They're the A to Zs for Australia, similar to the 10p's that we had. However, these are done on $2 coins. The coins come in a coin roll, or a cardboard tube. In fact, it's a coin tube, cardboard coin tube, and there's 26 of them, and the dollars. Now, unlike the UK one, they don't have sort of loads and loads of pictures explaining what each one is. So, here we go. Now, these are the coins. The $2 coins so where do we start then? Let me just bring you in a little bit. Let me take these to one side. I will start putting them into the hunt folder after you've seen what the coin is. And there we have a V, and that's Vegemite, or the Australian version of Marmite. It's a use-based product, and I suppose a bit like Marmite, you either love it or hate it. So V is the first coin in the set. Oh, they don't snap in very easily. There we go. The second coin, they're all dated 2019. If you've not seen, oh, where is it? They're all dated 2019. They have the Queen's JC portrait. I think it's JC, is it JC? Yeah, it's JC's portrait. And this one is S, and that looks very much like surfing to me. So S will go into the album, and I'll give you a full rundown of the album when we finish it. W. Now W in Australia, in this particular edition, the 2021 edition compared to the 2019 edition, they are different. There are certain different ones, and this is Weet-Bix, which is very similar to the UK's Weetabix. Oh, come on, get in there. Hey! That's Y, which I believe, according to the coin, is Yowie. I'm not sure what that is, to be perfectly honest. I don't know whether it's a sport or a sporting description of some kind. But Yowie goes into Y. Now I'm having to look at these, which is why there's a bit of a silence. And we have an O there, and that is for Outback, which, I've got to be honest, is fairly well something I'd expect in Australian. Oh, can you believe it? They get everywhere. N. N in this one is for Ramsay Street, which of course is the setting for Neighbours, which is what the N stands for. It has the sign for Ramsey Street, so you can be under no illusions of what it's celebrating. So that's the end. The Q is for a quokka. I think it's an owl of some description. It is, it's an owl. It's quokka, Q for quokka. And that's Q-U-O-K-K-A, quokka. Next one up is our unusual. It's for the Royal Flying Doctor Service. I saw Flying Doctor Service and thought, what's that to do with R? Of course, it's Royal Flying Doctor Service. For people who are not lucky enough to be near a hospital, or sometimes not near enough to a local physician, GP, you have the Royal Flying Doctor Service. There we go, and there's one for some coin tubers. M is for meat pie. Now these coins are second-hand coins, and they've been handled a lot, and I've cleaned them off a couple of times, so just rub them down with a cloth. Right, that one there is Z, and it's a Zupa dogfish. So Z is Zupa dogfish. It's got a picture of there, and I wouldn't know a Zupa dogfish if I saw it in the water. I wouldn't have been able to necessarily recognise it, so as I say, these albums aren't too good in holding the coins in very easily. Okay, sorry about that, the battery ran out, so I've had to change the battery. Here we go, this is Hills, H for Hills Hoist, and it's very much like a crane that's hauling things up. So H, Hills Hoist, again on the second panel. Next one coming in is X. For Zantry, I think it is. X for Zantry. This again is another one of these ones that I'm not 100% sure for. It looks like a castle on a hill. Xantippe. Oh, actually that's a map of Australia. It's not a castle. And it's showing Xantippe to be on the west coast of Australia, towards the top. Go on, get in there. Ah, there we go. Next coin is P for platypus. P for platypus, and the coin for X has come out of its thing again, so let's put it back in. There we go. P for platypus. And we've now filled one panel up. The next one here is T, and it's for thongs. T for thongs. And the thongs that they have are footwear, not underwear. which is somewhat a bit disturbing. It's a bit like their sellotape is something entirely different. It has an entirely different connotation. So T for tongs, which is like a flip-flop that we would term a flip-flop here in the UK. Got a couple more turned over and into the viewing area. First one is this one here, and this is G. And G is for g'day. Famous Australian expression, g'day. So G is the last one on the first flap. That's now in. This one here is U for ute, which is a form of wagon with an open back area for loading and unloading items. So U for ute. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more coins, I think. Do I? So 6, 7, 13, 14, 15, 16. So about 10 more to go. And the first of those is I. And I, in this particular case, is iced yogurt. I think for us that would probably be ice cream. Iced yogurt. And the last one in this area is C, and C is for, yeah, Christopher Cleck's favourite sport, cricket. He says sarcastically, of course, if you've ever seen Christopher's doing A to Z 10p's. It's one of the ones he'd change. Probably to Christopher Collects, actually. J. And who can blame him? Very successful coin tuber. I think that says Gillaboo or Gillabo. It's J. I'm not sure exactly what it's supposed to be. I think it's some sort of horse riding, either a sport or a pastime. Gillaboo, could it be something to do with donkeys? I'm not sure. Because a female donkey's a Jill, isn't it? Right, we have two here, we have three here. K, well, I think everybody can guess with Australia what K's likely to be. It's, of course, the kangaroo. And you have them on the $1 coin. Is it the $1 coin that they have? You have 3 of them or 4 of them on. These are, of course, I said they were $2 coins to begin with. In this particular case, they're $1 coins. I was mistaken and misleading, so if I misled you, I'm sorry. It was a genuine mistake, but they're only $1 coins, these ones, not $2 ones. And that's K for kangaroo. We then have an E for Iki, and it looks as if it's a carry-out of some description. No bottles and such like. It may even be a bottle cooler itself. E for Iki. If there's any Australians out there who want to correct me on any of these, please put it down below in the comments. And finally, on this particular one, we have L, and it says Lamington, I think. Is that some form of, I don't know, is it like a biscuit sandwich or something like that? It could be something like a chocolate covered biscuit, or it might be a meat product of some description. I'm not 100% sure. It's called Lamington anyway. That's L for Lamington. We have 4 left, and they're all on the first flap. We have D, F, A, and B. So D. If you knew Alf Harris at all during his time on television, you'd know what D is. It's his didgeridoo, or even his didgeridoo. F. I might disagree with this one. F is for footy, and it looks like a rugby ball. So it's Australian rules football. A. A has a person on a bike, and unless it was written there what it was, you might have difficulty perhaps understanding what a bike has to do with the letter A. It's actually for Australian Post. And then B was a famous song, My Boomerang Won't Come Back. It is a boomerang, which is an Aussie icon item used by the indigenous people of Australia for hunting, amongst other things. So, we have a full set of Australia's A to Z coins for 2019. Let me just come right out. Your first panel is Australian Post, boomerang, cricket, didgeridoo, a cooler of some description called an eek, footy, which is Australian football, Australian rules football, and G is a good day, which is a greeting, of course, in Australia. H, and then you slowly work your way through the whole of the alphabet. These are all Australian terms rather than necessarily British terms, and to do with the Australian day-to-day life. So, this set of 26 coins, I had to buy it as a complete set on the secondary market. I've now completed and put in the coins from that particular set. Am I happy to have it? Well, yes, I am. Would I do it again? Well, I already have. I've already have the 2021 set, which I'll bring you in another video. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. It doesn't take but a second for you to do that. And if you give me the thumbs up, it will help towards the algorithm that will help me grow my channel by putting my videos in front of new people who've never seen them before. If you subscribe, that will also help. But I want your subscription if you believe I deserve it. And I would love to have you along for my continued journey through coins, banknotes, medals, militaria, some collectibles that I will be featuring on this channel over the next few months. If you're having a hunt, I hope you have a successful one and you find the coins you're looking for. If you are buying coins, as I've done with this set, I hope you can get the coins that you want for the price that you want to pay. I do 4 videos a week, so I hope it won't be too long before you join me again on this channel. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and from me, bye bye now. Ta-da!